I hope you all are doing excellent, and I'm very happy to know about your interest in my new book, Unlocking Your Destiny. So, in this book, yes, knowing your destiny is something what we think about abundance in life. But many of us do misinterpret abundance to only money. Abundance is not just about money or only money. Yes, money is also part of abundance, but it has or includes many other things. A good health, how do you overcome your challenges quickly? All about everything includes in abundance. And in my book, exactly, I decode everything in very simplified way, different aspect of life, and how easily you can decode through numbers. And it is very interesting subject. Predictive science, rather it's a predictive science, and it is age old, right? So we all know about astrology as a science, the benefits of astrology. Years back it has started, not today, yesterday. So we all know about planets, their relationships, how they impact our life, and it's a very complex subject. This science is not as complex as astrology, but I don't want to talk about astrology. But yes, most of the aspects of astrology is being used in numerology. You call it Mahadasha. We do have Mahadasha in numerology. You call as Antardasha. There are intradashas in numerology. Pratyantardasha. So dashas are very important aspect of numerology as well in astrology, and us have a life map like a Google map that we use these days. It helps us, Google map, right? It helps us everywhere. We know where the traffic is. Destiny remains the same. Do I need to change the direction, the way we go? Can I take another pathway? Can we forward in a different way? But the destiny remains the same, right? Destiny remains the same. But how you achieve, how soon you achieve, how better you achieve the destiny, this is where we talk about. Every number has a meaning. Every number is been governed by individual planet. The way they work is completely different. If we can understand the meaning and governing principle of each of these planet, I think we can predict many things. We can understand. So we will talk more about numbers through my books. All these chapters, that all the pages that you read, you will learn the meaning of each chapter from my book itself, and you will get to know everything, right? The first chapter that you are going to know about the human aura and energy. So the study of numbers, each number relates, and each number also belongs to zodiac sign. You can find out numbers in zodiac sign. That's the relationship, everything. So introduction to numerology is important. That's all about this chapter. Then benefits of numerology. Why should you use numerology? What is the beauty of spiritual tools, right? Okay. Now numbers itself, so we are going to talk about 1 to 9, the meaning of numbers. Planet plays significance role or significance in our life. As I mentioned, it's very important understanding the planets, and it is their root. Okay. Now, how do you calculate your personality number? Personality number is a single digit number that we calculate, and from your day of birth reduced to a single digit number, and it has a meaning. Okay, and your personality number governs you up to around 30 years of age. That's influence a personality up to 30 years of age roughly. And from your next phase of life from 30 years, that is your life path number or so-called destiny number. This is very important. That is also governed by a planet, and this is very important. Your entire life depends on your destiny number or life path number. So we talk about. Now this is where the compatibility, next chapter we talk about compatibility. Each planet number is also placed in a chart and find out compatibility. That is where your relationship compatibility come, whether it is a relationship with your someone very near to you or someone that you don't know, suddenly you come across, how the relationship will be. Square, Lo-Shu grid, 3 into 3 square. We place your numbers from every aspect of your life and create a chart, and we find out which numbers are more, which numbers have single digit, more double digit, more numbers, their significance, what happens, which direction is strong in your life, which direction needs attention. Okay, those everything we discussed in this Lo-Shu grid. Missing number. So if a specific number is missing from your grid, what impacts it can bring to your life, right? This is very important. As the missing number comes, the interesting part of numerology is there is a remedy, and the remedies are very simple. These are remedies. Very interesting, right? These are remedies, right? This is remedy. This is another remedy. These are all remedy as part of numerology. Okay, so as I mentioned, that spiritual tool or guidance or remedy does not need much things. Okay, these colors or anything is a remedy. It's a very interesting, and if you start to apply in your life, it will change your perspective, the way you look into the spiritual tool that we use. It is also might be easier for us to try spiritual remedies for life's challenges. This is what we are talking about. I am talking about in this book and in this specific chapter, remedies. So in this this predictive science comes with a remedy, and these are easier to find out, easier to apply, and it will help. And our body. So each part of the body is linked to a specific. If there are more numbers in a specific grid, then there might be some implications, there might be some imbalance. We talk about the way we talk about missing numbers. Likewise, we talk about repeated numbers. What you need to be careful about. Vedic numerology system, where it comes specifically, there is a specific grid. Vedic grid we prepare from all the numbers from your life, and this Vedic grid also calls to calculate dashas, right? Dasha systems are very important, and that is how our life changes. And in numerology, our life revolves in 9-year cycle, right? And dasha system in numerology is up to 9 years, not like in astrology, which can go up to 21 years as an example. Whereas in dasha system, like whether it is mahadasha, your antardasha, pratyantardasha, all this dasha system is very easy to calculate, and it repeats, the dasha repeats every 9 years. So the maximum dasha that we have is a Mars dasha, which is 9 years long. So we talk about dasha, their implications, how it can affect, how you should be careful, whether there is a additional number comes in, whether you will earn more money also at that specific year. That also we talk about from the part of the dasha system. So this is about Vedic numerology. Name correction. We talk about name correction in this book, and we discuss how can you go about name correction if it is needed. So this science is going to be helpful for every one of you, but especially for younger generation, because I don't expect my younger generation to learn at 40 years, okay, or 40 plus as an example, or rather some people will learn at 50. I want them to be careful, be smart quite early in their age, right? They correct themselves and just bring abundance in life. Who does not like to be prosperous, happy, blissful at the quite young age? This is they can learn, right? And they need not really go through their own will always. Be smart, be attentive to spiritual help, and you will receive it. Okay, thank you for listening for today, and I will continue to talk about each and every chapter, and some more videos I will make as I go along.